Hey everybody, it's Rob Nazarian with Talk Android, and I want to show you my magazine on the Galaxy S5. It's very similar to what we saw on the Galaxy Note 3, but it sits on the leftmost home screen, similar to BlinkFeed on the HTC One M8. However, you can't, well, you can, I'm going to show you later, you kind of can turn it off, but it's kind of screwy how it works. But so you have your home screens, and if you go all the way to the left home screen, here it is. And when you first are using your device, when you first turn it on or whatever, this is what you're going to get. So you go in next, and you're going to have to accept some terms and conditions. Now, just like in previous years, my magazine is powered by, it's really a door into Flipboard. It's pretty much what it is. They have certain categories here, and that's it. You're going to just see the categories on the screen. You're not going to be able to constantly scroll different news like BlinkFeed. But if you want to go in, so I say tap on news here, you can see there's the Flipboard. I'm kind of reading this story in Flipboard. And if you want to add or subscribe to certain things, you would press here. But it will only go to your Flipboard. So for now, what happens is in the news and technology and stuff, it's going to pretty much go to whatever is already been predefined by whatever Samsung and Flipboard has decided. Now, if you hit this back arrow here, you can go to your Flipboard account, actually log in. It talks about Flipboard, so you just go ahead and hit next. It talks about, again, if you can have the standalone app on your device, and there's Flipboard, but in order to, you want to sign in, so you kind of go back out. Let's see if I can find the sign in. Oh yeah, actually you hit here on the hamburger menu, and then you go to My Flipboard, and then it'll be sign in. So you can sign in here, and I'll go ahead and do that quickly. Alright, so now I'm signed in to my Flipboard account. So whatever was in my Flipboard account from in the past, which I don't really use that much, but I did set it up a while ago, you now have all your magazines that are in here. So again, you can back out, and you still have this whole My Magazine, which is part of the Galaxy S5, and then you'll go in the Flipboard. You can read the articles that are in that category, and then go back and go into here. And of course, you can go and look at each particular section. So I can look at Talk Android, look at the stories on Talk Android. I can hit the hamburger menu and type in different sites and add them. So if I didn't have Talk Android, I can go ahead and then type it. There's Talk Android, and I can tap it, and I get the plus key here, and I can add it to my magazine. You can create different categories in different magazines, but it's all within that. Now, going back to the main My Magazine section, just hit the home button. You have it here, and then what you can do is you can change what you want on there. So for example, by default you have these categories, so I can say take off, I don't know, photo and design, or I can add to it. I don't have to take anything off, and let's just say I want science and technology. That'll be in there, and then of course you did that, and then I also have social that I can add. So you can add your Google Plus and those things. You can add Facebook within the Flipboard part of it, but not the My Magazine part of it. You can do Twitter. So if I go back, now I have science and technology. You can see it here, and there's some different things, like you can compose messages within your Google Plus and stuff. And of course you got the hamburger menu there to select certain things. And of course you can also tap here to subscribe, and it will subscribe it to your your Flipboard. So that's pretty much it. It's not the greatest thing in the world. Now let me show you that you can get rid of this so you don't see it here on your leftmost screen. And what you want to do is go in the settings, swipe down, hit your settings icon. You want to scroll all the way down. I already did, when it's usually at the top. go all the way down to Applications and go to the Application Manager. Come over here and go to All and find My Magazine. And there's My Magazine. And I can go ahead and tap Turn Off. You can also hit Clear Data to get rid of any settings that you have. But I'll go ahead and hit Turn Off. And now it is off. I come over here and it's still kind of showing that it's there, as you can see to the left of the home. But what will happen is once you swipe, it'll say application not installed. So you get rid of it, but you have to deal with that application not installed. So if you end up swiping too many times or whatever, when you're swiping across, and you go to the left too much or whatever, you'll just have to deal with that coming on the screen. But you can get rid of it that way. If you want to bring it back, you go to Application Manager, and actually, well, you can do it by finding My Magazine and turn on. But there's also, you'll see a turn off section, which if you have apps that you've turned off, you can go ahead and toggle it back on. So now it's right here. I found it quickly and easily, so I just go turn on, and it's now on. And now My Magazine should be accessible, and there it is from my last settings. So that's My Magazine. It's not the greatest thing in the world. Flipboard, you can get Flipboard anyways and put a widget on your screen or whatever. I don't know why. You have this BlinkFeed. At least it's proprietary on HTC, and it's useful, and it's something, this really is, like I said, it's just a door into Flipboard. It doesn't make much sense to me, but it is what it is. If you're looking for something to get the news on a regular basis, you might find use out of it. So that's My Magazine, Galaxy S5. Thanks for watching. It's Rob Nazarian with Talk Android.